you're on. The always busy and popular East 4th Street here in Cleveland. Our setting today is just at the end of that block. Hi, everyone. Thanks for joining us on 2K Sports. NBA action is coming up with Greg Anthony and Hall of Famer Doris Burke. This is Kevin Harlan, and we're pleased to have on the sidelines tonight David Aldridge. DA, take it away.
Kevin, thanks. Star players move around more than ever, it seems, but guys like Damian Lillard are emulating legends like Dirk Nowitzki, who stayed put in Dallas his whole career. Dame said, "I'm not loyal to a fault. I'm loyal to the person that I am. I want this city to feel what it's like winning the championship after such a long time." Kevin?
He stays working and stays true. David, thank you. Let's take a look at the numbers for Isaac Okoro.
In the last 5 games, you can see the trend upwards for effective field goal percentage, and it shows you how confident he's playing right now.
Let's take a look at our starters for Portland. The high-powered backcourt pair, Lillard and McCollum. Nurkic is out there with Enes Kanter, and it's Covington in at the 3 spot. And for Cleveland, Garland and Sexton man the backcourt. Okoro out there with Kevin Love, and it's Allen in at the 5 spot. Well, the outcome tonight, Greg, could come down to the big men up front.
You know, versatility will be key. The front court that can be physical but also pass it, stretch the floor, will likely be the victor.
And the Trailblazers start out with the ball. Here's McCollum. Pass to Nurkic. Out to the wing. And Lillard kicks to McCollum. 5 on the clock. Kanter trying to free himself up. Tries again. And even after 2 offensive rebounds, they just can't get the lid off. Sexton the pass to Love. And Love throws it down.
Well, nice job by Colin Sexton to find the open man. You want to see court awareness from the young gun.
For Portland, they've gone 0 of 3 from the field to start the game. McCollum outside. Pass to Lillard. Fires the 3. Rebound Love.
Yeah, scoreless here early after their first 4 shots. They right now are searching for a bucket.
The open look here for Sexton. Off target from 3-point range. Lillard with it. Garland picks him up. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Well, you look at the career that Dame Lillard has had so far. Taken 6th in the 2012 draft out of Weber State, a small school, but this guy became a franchise player immediately for the Blazers.
They throw good, Damian Lillard. And thinking of Lillard, the numbers over his career are incredible.
And Lillard found his strength as a shooter, and boy, did he exploit it. He's been averaging 20 points per game almost his entire career, and he's kept adding to his game as one of the elite players in our league.
He's perfect from the line this time.
An efficient night from the line. This is a guy who puts in the work, and it pays dividends.
Now Sexton. 35 points for him last game against the Mavericks in Dallas.
Boy, the defense had tons of difficulty covering him. They kept putting him at the line, and he burned them.
A beautiful reverse layup.
Colin Sexton, early in his career, has demonstrated great instincts in the pick and roll, good decision-making.
And in the first, a little over a minute and a half in. The pass to Nurkic. And it's sent back by Allen. McCullen.
Yeah, slow start right now. 5 straight misses to get this one going.
Offensive rebound. Okoro. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It goes on C.J. McCollum.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now.
And he's at nearly 90% from the free throw line this season, so having a terrific year.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First one falls for him. He hits both from the stripe. And about 2 minutes played here in the first quarter. The Trailblazers have gone 0 of 5 here to start the game. Rough start for them. McCollum finds Lillard. Uncovered. And all around the rim that time before dropping in.
We know this about Robert Covington. He is a team man first and foremost. Pretty pass.
Sexton deciding where to go with it. And it's Portland with the rebound. This game coming after a loss against the Bucks.
And defensively in that one, they needed to come up with big stops to quiet that crowd, and that's obviously easier said than done.
I'll tell you this, it looked like they wanted to get out of town as quickly as possible. The problem is their defense went with them.
Here's Sexton after Enes Kanter's basket. And Love has it in the corner. 6 on the shot clock. Good D by McCollum.
Boy, this guy is a good finisher, so he misses a chippy. That's tough to take.
Lillard misses. For Cleveland, they've gone 2 of 6 from the field. Nurkic with the steal. Covington wide open. He fires. And trying for the go-ahead basket. It doesn't go in. For the Cleveland Cavaliers, their last game a loss to the Mavericks in Dallas. Now, here's Garland. He's guarded closely. Kanter against Love. Passes it to Sexton. There's Garland. The basket good off the assist from Sexton.
Boy, somebody needed to step up and rescue that possession, and Darius Garland does exactly that.
Here's Lillard. 11 points for him in that last game against Milwaukee. Kicks it to Nurkic. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
Pretty dime there, the kind of ball movement coaches love to see.
Pass to Love. He dishes it to Garland. Pass to Okoro. Here is Love. He's covered by Kanter. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. And for years now, GA, Kevin Love, one of the better outside shooting big men in the game. He can really light it up.
I tell you, when Love gets it going, he is hard to slow down. Great on the catch and shoot. Hard to believe it wasn't a large part of his game until he was established in the NBA.
Shooting 2.
And the first one drops. Reagan, 1991, you were drafted 12th overall. Talk about early expectations as a first-round pick. Your son going through it right now.
Yeah, no doubt. Listen, everyone wants to see what you've got. And also, you want to prove that you belong. And so, because of that, though, especially in today's game, sometimes judgment comes way too quickly. And we've seen it with a lot of great young players that because they come in a lot earlier in terms of their age, it may take them an extra year or two to figure it all out. And so the teams that are most patient in allowing those kids to mature at their own level tend to be the ones that get the higher rewards.
Indeed. And we see so much impatience, and it causes problems. Now, Garland. Following the three-point attempt by C.J. McCollum. Garland kicks to Allen. Down low. Love against Cantor. Love, no good. And so Lillard will bring it up for Portland. They trail by 3. Last time they met was in Portland this season.
And they really squeaked out a close one in that last matchup. Came down to just a few turnovers that gave them the margin of victory.
Outside, Sexton. Allen against Nurkic. And here's Love from the arc. And he's good on the 3-ball. Love's got 7 points in the game.
Kevin Love is a big-time skilled big man. And how about that response from distance? Go ahead, sir.
Shot, high post. Again, McCollum missing.
The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the quarter.
Bobbed up there for Love. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
Hey, forget that Love can get up and finish like that. Nicely done.
Trailblazers trail by 5. Now here's McCollum. He's coming off the 19-point game against the Bucks in Milwaukee.
And what opened things up for him was his passing. He was making so many plays that the D had to play off him. And just solid play out of them that time.
And here is Garland. He had an 18-point outing in the last game against Dallas.
And don't forget the sensational plays he made out there. He saw the court so well, firing perfect passes to teammates for wide open shots.
And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Well, one thing that Kevin Love will always have is his passing. He'll be one of the best deep court passers until the day he retires.
And we know this, Greg. He took his inspiration with that ability from the great Wes Unseld. He, too, an incredible passer, easy opportunities at the rim in a jump start of the break situation. Just 2 incredible guys at what they do.
And that one falls for Love.
Well, you think about the last few years and the evolution of Kevin Love. He's now become an elite stretch 4, and he's got the green light on a nightly basis to shoot it from distance. Great.
Looking at who's out there now for the Cavaliers. Nancy's checked in for Jared Allen. Osman comes in for Okoro. And Damian Dotson subbed in for Colin Sexton. And good on the second, so he makes them both. Trailblazers trail by 5. There's the pass to Giles. To the middle. And it's slammed in by Jones.
Sometimes a player is born with a passer's mindset. He deals it with conviction.
Garland the pass to Nance. To the inside. And the dunk by Love.
Well, Kevin Love is rolling, and his teammates doing an outstanding job to deliver the basketball to him.
Portland's gone 1 of 5 from downtown in the first quarter. Points out there have been hard to come by. Tries from 16. Anthony's shot is off.
Well, seized up just a little bit at the last second. That's when he normally converts.
It's tipped, and he gets it back. Garland kicks to Dotson. It's stolen by Jones. Knocked loose. Anthony against Nance. Anthony can't hit. The Cavaliers leading by 5. Passes it to Garland. Here's Osman, defended by Jones. And that one's good. Osman.
Well, just quick with the decision-making. Smart pass by Darius Garland.
And here are the Trailblazers. It's Carmelo Anthony on the wing. It's good. He scores. That's his first basket after missing his first 2 attempts. Now 1 for 3.
And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
Now here's Garland. He gives the team some steady offense, a bit under 10 points a game. Love kicks to Dotson. Back to Love. Clock at 6. Takes a 3. The shot will not fall. And the Trailblazers going the other way. Pass to Jones. Now Lillard. Outside Anthony. Launches it. Offensive rebound. Second shot opportunity. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Wearing the number 0 for a reason. Damian Lillard has it on his back for his city, Oakland. Just the latest star from the town.
He's gone 2 for 2 at the line so far. And the first one at the line is good. A lot of great talkers over the years, trash talkers on the floor in this league. Do you think they do it more to get themselves going, Greg, or do they do it with the purpose of getting under their opponent's skin?
And Kevin, that's a great question. And believe it or not, you see both. I've seen guys who do it to get under your skin. And I've also seen guys that do it for their own benefit. That's how they derive their confidence. And so it's about you figuring out what works for you. I've seen some guys, they don't say smack. They don't say a word during the course of the game, but they will cut your heart out. So it's just about what fits your personality in terms of making you play your best.
Well, I'm glad you don't trash talk here on 2K, Greg. I'll tell you that right
now. No, we don't do that.
And a chance there to look back at the stunning mobile 1 block a moment ago.
And you can see the mindset he has. When the game's this close, he's going to bring it at that end of the floor.
And so it's Cleveland with it. It's a 3-point game. Here's Sexton. Lays it up and in on the nice reverse. Sexton's got his second bucket tonight.
Well, Sexton showing that he's more than just a jump shooter. Very comfortable on the interior against size.
Portland's gone a meager 1 of 6 from 3-point land since we got started tonight. Anthony, the pass to Lillard. Here's Giles. Great pass to set up the lay-in.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
Sexton on the wing. It's hauled in by the Trailblazers. Lillard's got 4 rebounds now tonight.
Yeah, they got that one, but early on, it's really been a struggle for them to secure that defensive backboard.
And the Trailblazers making a change here. Collins is checked in.
Down, Melo.
Three-pointer, Lillard. The rebound by Prince.
Boy, what a nightmare quarter for this guy. He's playing right into the hands of the defense at this point.
To the paint, Powell with the steal. Here's Lillard. Goes to the reverse layup and claps it in. That's now 8 points for Damian Lillard.
And for someone who spends most of his time on the perimeter, Lillard's a terrific finisher inside. His moves to the basket aren't tentative. They are strong.
Here's Hartenstein. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Prince wide open. That one a little long. Last game for the Cavaliers, it was a loss to Dallas. And here's Collins from outside. His first shot is a miss, 0 for 1 to start the contest. And so Sexton will bring it up for the Cleveland Cavaliers. Nance outside. Prince in the corner. From downtown, good on the three-point shot. And the Cavaliers lead by 4.
Real skill to be able to to move without the basketball. Taurean Prince just looking for windows to score, and he does.
That's a 2 from Lillard. Jones, the second chance points on the tip-in. Jones has got his second basket.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Sexton against Lillard. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
You know, it's easy to say, but this is one guy you don't want to foul. Colin Sexton is an excellent free throw shooter.
This is his first free throw of the game.
In their last contest, guys, he was unconscious from the foul line.
Shooting 2.
And he knocks down the first one.
I think it's hard not to be excited about Colin Sexton's future. This is a young guard with tremendous upside, and you know he's already got athleticism and scoring ability.
And Sexton drops them both.
And trailing here in the early going, too many careless fouls, and they're giving up a lot of trips to the line.
Pass to Powell. He kicks to Jones. The pass to Lillard from deep. And that comes off the assist by Jones. Lillard's got 11.
And this is peak Dame. Rising, firing, one of the more confident shooters we have in our game.
Sexton against Lillard. Passes to Dotson. And here's Prince outside. And that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. Kevin Love has been leading the charge for the Cleveland Cavaliers. He put together quite a quarter, 13 points in all. And he looks to be planning for more. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. Well, before the game, we talked with Damian Lillard. He credits his upbringing when it comes to developing his leadership skills.
I think it comes from being in a big family. You know, as a kid, I would go to my grandmother's house, and I had a bunch of older cousins, a few younger cousins, boys and girls, and we had to make sure everybody ate. We had to make sure everybody was comfortable, everybody felt safe.
And that's the kind of support, Greg, he gives his teammates on and off the floor.
And, you know, guys naturally trust him. They believe in him, and he typically comes through when they need him.
Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. And from what we've seen from the Cavaliers, what do you guys see?
Just stretching out the floor in that first. They had the defense scrambling.
And that was obviously the plan coming in. Now the big question, can they maintain that efficiency from range as the game goes along?
Nance out there with Hartenstein. And it's Taurean Prince. Then there's Sexton. And it's Dotson in at shooting guard. That's the group for Cleveland going right now here in the second.
Shooting 2.
And the first one at the line is good. Greg, if you're a small market team, how do you convince stars that you've drafted and developed to stay and re-sign?
It's a great question, Kevin. I actually think in a lot of ways it's easier today because you can be box office. You can be a superstar in a small market and have the name recognition because of the era we play in. And so I think the biggest way to keep them there is to build a championship caliber team around him. I think that is your saving grace. If you can prove to them that you can build a championship caliber team, I don't really think that there is a reason to want to leave.
That's a solid blueprint. The Cavaliers leading by 3. Here's Sexton, and Jones sends it back. Anthony dishes to McCollum. They get it back. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It goes on Taurean Prince.
And when you think of McCollum, the word efficient comes to mind. This guy just shoots the ball and plays the game at a high level.
Throw good, McCollum. And McCollum on the floor, all business. Off the court, he's a very outspoken player, very colorful guy. And Greg, you were saying you see a future in media for him when he stops playing.
No doubt about it, Kevin. I mean, McCollum spoke up quickly about the seriousness of the virus when they were playing. He's very knowledgeable and shares what's on his mind. A media position after he's done playing is a very real possibility if he chooses to.
Now here's Prince. Pass to Sexton. Just over a minute gone here in the second quarter. Powell inside. And the dunk by Powell.
This is Powell at his best. In attack mode, he is hard to stop.
And so Sexton will bring it up for the Cavaliers. Their next game playing at home as the Nets come into town. Nance outside. Pass to Okoro. That's tipped. Outside Anthony. Count it. Anthony's got the lead up to 2 now for Portland.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
It's Prince on the wing. The 3. It's hauled in by the Trailblazers. 3 on 3. Here's McCollum. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. And here's what Cleveland's schedule is looking like. On Friday, they'll be playing against James Harden and the Brooklyn Nets. Then on Sunday, they'll defend home court against the Orlando Magic.
And looking at the schedule, it isn't ideal in terms of the upcoming games with the amount of quality teams they're going to be playing, but it's also a good chance for you to get some confidence and really see just how good you are.
And he makes the first.
He does a great job of drawing contact and getting himself to the line, something he didn't do in the first period.
Allen's checked in for the Cavaliers. Portland also making some changes. Nurkic checked in for Collins. Cantor comes in for Anthony. And Robert Covington subbed in for Derek Jones. And so McCollum nails both of them. Sexton with it. He's got 6. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
And there's the pass to Hartenstein. They need this. Nurkic with the block. And stolen by Sexton. Got a piece of it. Nurkic with the steal. And oh, here we go. McCollum's got it. The fast break chance. And it's sent back by Allen.
This guy is a sensational shot blocker. Jared Allen twice on the pipes.
Prince, the pass to Okoro. Back to Prince. Cantor against Sexton. 5 to shoot. The jump hook. The Cavaliers again can't hit. Trailblazers leading by 4. Good ball movement here by the Trailblazers. Portland no good that time either. Or Cleveland, they've gotten off to a rough start here in the second quarter. 0 for 5. Okoro kicks to Sexton. No good on the shot. Good D by McCollum. Portland's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Here's Powell. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Well, Norman Powell these last several seasons has turned himself into a knockdown shooter. And obviously last season much more involved on the offensive end. And that, to me, was his best performance to date.
The free throw drops for Powell.
And with Powell, they rely on his shooting to open things up for everyone else.
Yeah, and for Norman Powell, he knows what he's about and welcomes that role. This is a guy who understands how to relocate in the midst of plays to create separation from defenders. He's always ready in catch-and-shoot situations.
That one falls, so he hits both of them. Greg, one of your former teammates, John Starks, would get under a guy's skin on the court. He's like a nuisance, but really opposite off the floor, away from the game.
I tell you, Kevin, John's got a heart of gold, and anybody that knows him is going to be a fan of the person. John is as good a friend as I can ever recall having.
Now here's Love. 17 points for him last game against Dallas.
And the other thing, guys, he really got after it on the backboards. What a complete game for this guy.
Takes it out to Covington. Powell for three. The shot, no good. The Cavaliers trail by 6. Teardrop shot, and that one's good. Osman.
Okay, Jared Allen, we see you making that look for a big man. That's a pretty pass.
For Portland, they've gone just 2 of 8 shooting here in the second quarter. Pass to Powell. Now here's Covington. He's guarded closely. Here's Nurkic. Yep, that one goes in there. Nurkic has got the lead back up to 6 now for the Trailblazers.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Now here's Garland. He's guarded by McCollum.
Wow, showing the ability to create for himself and others. Darius Garland, good court awareness.
And so it's McCollum with it. He brings it up for Portland. Only given up 6 here in this quarter. Pass to Nurkic. Takes it out to Covington. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation. And a chance now to see how teams are faring across the league. Here's the latest edition of the Power Rankings. Look at Philadelphia. They're moving on up. 4th spot in the rankings this time around.
And I think for Cleveland, they believe they can be more competitive than they've shown. It's still very early in the season, so the optimism for a successful run is still there.
Garland, the pass to Love. Now here's Allen. Shoots over Nurkic. Poked away. And oh, here we go. Covington's got it. The fast break chance.
Well, you can see Covington's speed and transition opportunities. That was a nice job getting out in front.
Garland with it. Now Covington defending. Pass to Love. Inside. There's Garland. And Covington sends it back. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Covington. Giles checked in for Portland. To the middle. Here's Love, and the dunk by Love.
Oh, guys, Love leaves no doubt with the finish on that one.
Trailblazers leading by 4. McCollum passes to Covington. And here is Powell. McCollum outside. Here's Powell. They look to him for part of their offensive attack. Right now, he averages nearly 12 points a game. And the dunk by Covington.
Get up, Mr. Covington. That is a very quick riser.
Now, Garland. Now the pass to Okoro. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The three-pointer, no good.
And that's the battle they haven't been winning today. Their work on the glass has been porous, and that's got to change.
The Cavaliers trail by 6. Garland kicks to Okoro. And Covington sends it back.
This guy is such a lengthy wing defender. Robert Covington doing work defensively.
And out of bounds, the Cavaliers will take it. The league's long-distance bombers are setting their sights on the three-point contest this season. Here are some of the early favorites to make up the field.
And I love the way the voting is shaping up, Kevin. We'll have an excellent contest if these are the shooters who are firing away on All-Star Weekend.
And you look at Lillard. He's got a place in the three-point contest within his reach. I hope he makes it because I know how much this would mean to him to be a part of the event.
I mean, that's a good call, Kevin. He's the type of player that can really deliver on a stage like that. He'll be very dangerous if he ultimately gets in.
And as the votes keep pouring in, we'll keep you updated on any changes to that list. It looks like we're going to have quite a group.
Man, you talk about the ultimate marksman's list here, Kevin. Maybe this will be the year somebody gets that perfect score.
Cavaliers making a switch here. Dotson's checked in. And the Trailblazers making a change here as well. Lillard's checked in for Powell. Here's Osman. And there's the foul on the shot. He'll go to the line for two. And the foul goes against Portland. The Cavaliers haven't made a mistake at the line yet. 10 of 10.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
Shooting two.
The first free throw is good.
And getting to the line and hitting your free throws, a good way to get back into the game. It stops the clock and extends the game and allows you the opportunity to set your defense. They've been perfect from the line so far here in the second quarter.
So he gets them both. Portland leading by 4. And there's the foul. It'll go on Damian Dotson. That is his first foul of the game. Near the three-point line, it's McCollum. And a kind roll that time off the rim as that one falls.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
Passes it to Osman. Here's Dotson. He's guarded by McCollum. And that one's good. Osman.
What an excellent post-entry pass. Good things happen when you make that next look.
Now here's Lillard. Tight defense on him. In transition, here come the Cavaliers. And Allen slams it in.
Well, that's a highlight play for Mr. Jared Allen. Nice pass from his teammate.
Now here's Lillard. He's got 11. McCollum outside. They get a hand on it. Now, here's Garland, defended by Covington. He gets it in there.
Well, Kevin Love just has a great feel for the game. He has a strong understanding of their offense, and he's a very willing passer. That's why you see what you see there.
To the inside, and stolen by Lillard. And now Portland on the break. Portland again missing. Cleveland's gone 0-3 from beyond the arc to start the second quarter.
Those defenders just look a little bit gassed. I mean, they're getting pushed around on that low block.
Here is Lillard. Even when an opposing defense is giving him everything he can handle, he still finds a way to score. He's averaging over 33 points a game. Back to McCollum. Shot clock at 6. Lillard with no one around. And he wills that one in, sinking right through off the back iron.
And once they roll the ball out there, Lillard turned on the switch. He is doing it all tonight.
To the paint. Covington with the steal. And oh, here we go. Covington's got it. The fast break chance.
Great teamwork punctuated by a strong finish.
Going right to the rim, which is where you want transition opportunities to end.
Timeout called the Cavaliers.
And you look at Robert Covington, first team all defense in 2018, the kind of versatile stopper that every team in the league could use.
Larry Nance is checked in for Cleveland. Colin Sexton comes in for Damian Dotson. The Trailblazers also changing it up. Zach Collins checked in for Nurkic. Anthony comes in for Giles. And Jones subbed in for Robert Covington. Nance passes to Garland. Pulls it up. Here's Allen. No good. Collins with some nice D. And so Lillard will bring it up for the Portland Trailblazers. Oh, and the jam by Anthony.
You know, often we think of Dame as a scorer first, but they're reminding us of his great ability to pass the rock.
And Covington maybe not a star, but he's a winning player. We've seen that.
And the perfect example of that 3-and-D role player can guard 4 or 5 positions and can definitely sling it from outside.
Anthony can't hit.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Sexton kicks to Garland. Back to Sexton. With some arc, Allen. The basket good off the assist from Sexton. Sexton's got his 4th assist in this one. We've got 1:08 left in the first half of basketball. McCollum passes to Collins. Out to Anthony. Wide open look. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot. And it's 8 points for Carmelo Anthony.
I'll tell you, he's having his way right now in the second period. Forget the first quarter. Let's get to work.
Down low. It'll go. The Portland lead is cut down to just 2 points from the bucket from Love.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
There's 48 seconds left to play here in the half. Cullen passes to Collins. Lets it go with a 3. It's rebounded by Cleveland.
He is too good a shooter, guys, to be left open like that. The defense just dodged a bullet there.
Here's Love, and the dunk by Love.
Every time you put Kevin Love in a screen and roll situation, he's so smart at making the right decision.
27 seconds left in the first half. Lillard with it. He's got 13. Wants to get it to Collins and does. And it's sent back by Allen. Pass to Sexton. With 4 seconds on the clock, and the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It goes on C.J. McCollum.
Well, you love the fearless nature of Colin Sexton. Forces the issue, gets himself to the free throw line.
He'll take his 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the game right here.
Shoot 2.
And they now lead as the free throw drops for him. And so he makes both from the line. And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Cleveland ahead, up by 2. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Kevin, thanks. Here with Coach Terry Stotts. Coach, it's a hard game so far. Going into the second half, what will you tell your team?
We just got to compete. You know, keep competing, trust each other, and make plays.
All right, Coach, thanks for your time. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, thank you. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the third quarter.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
It is a good game we have here after one half of play. Everybody, welcome back for our halftime show. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, and Kenny Smith. What a performance so far tonight by Kevin Love. He had 21 points, 3 rebounds, and 1 assist. And a little redemption for him tonight. In their previous game, he was not at his best. Kenny, your thoughts? How are the Cavaliers playing?
The differential is the free throw attempts. And that's one of the big stories in this game tonight. They were being so aggressive and so smart that all they could do on the defensive end was foul.
Looking at Portland, Shaq, your thoughts?
Well, their bench production has been a major factor. Guys have been ready to go when their number is called. And it makes the second half go a lot easier on your main guys when you can spread the minutes around in the first half.
And that'll do it for our halftime report. Stay tuned for the second half, about to get underway.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. Kevin Love really has his fingerprints all over this one.
And he's been a monster in this game, throwing down some huge dunks, and I wasn't sure the rim would even survive in that first half.
Oh, his power is unbelievable, an intimidating force when he's at his best.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Cavaliers leading. And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for the second half of basketball. On the floor for Portland. Pairing up in the backcourt, Lillard and McCollum. Enes Kanter is out there with Nurkic, and it's Covington in at the 3 spot. Clock at 4, and Okoro throws it down.
Going to the rack with energy, and the D afraid to cut him off.
Yeah, got to chalk that one up to some shaky defending.
Yeah, and give him credit for taking advantage in a close game. Those are the types of plays that can swing things in your direction.
McCollum outside. It's on target from the high post. McCollum's got 14 points for the game.
And with that great handle and high basketball IQ, McCollum remains a lethal pick-and-roll option.
Here's Sexton. Allen right side. Okoro passes to Allen. Now here's Okoro, defended by Covington. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. With a break in the action, let's now bring up the 2K leaderboard and look at the league's top scorers over the past 10 games. 5th on the list, Damian Lillard.
Quite a role he's been on. I mean, a pure scoring display. Eventually, teams might find an answer for him, but that's not been the case here lately.
First one falls for him. Both free throws good from Kevin Love. A little over a minute gone here in the second half. Now here's Lillard. Defense is right there. Covington down low. Lillard outside. Unloads. The top of the key jumper is on the mark. 15 points in the game.
And his presence as a scorer, it just has a calming effect for the rest of the team. He's a fallback option whenever they need one.
Now here's Garland. 5 points in the game. Allen with it. Lillard picks him up and stolen by Lillard. And here's Covington from the arc. Cavaliers with the rebound. Love's got 4 rebounds in this game. Up the floor. Sexton finds Allen. Here's Okoro. kicks it out to Allen. Cleveland moving the ball around. But he stays with it. Pass to Sexton. Tries again. And another shot. Nurkic with the block.
And they're 1 of 4 here to start the second half.
Over to the wing. Lillard from outside. Allen with the rebound. Allen's got rebound number 12 here already in the game. Now, here's Garland. He's covered by Cantor. And now, running up the court, Lillard pushing it up. He nails it, and we're tied up. Lillard's got 17 now.
And that was not an opportunity Lillard was going to let pass by. Getting down the floor in an instant and finishing on the break.
Now here's Allen. Outside, Sexton. Love kicks to Sexton. Here's Allen. That shot, no good. Great D that time from Nurkic.
Only 20% shooting in this quarter. They need to settle down and relax a little bit here.
Here's Okoro. And he can't stop this drought. Another miss. And it's Lillard with the ball. He brings it up for Portland. Just 4 points. That's all they've given up here in the second half.
This is about perseverance and passion. Robert Covington refuses to be denied.
Timeout called, Cleveland. As the teams head into this timeout, a chance for the coaches now to map out some plays for the next few minutes and a chance for the players to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's important if they want to make sure they don't wear down later in the game.
Absolutely. Over the course of a game, you have to stay hydrated.
A different look now for Cleveland. Hartenstein, he's checked in for Jared Allen. And it's Taurean Prince in for Kevin Love. And Portland with a change here too. Powell's checked in. Now here's Okoro. He has 6. To the wing on the left. Garland the pass to Hartenstein. Shoots over Nurkic. Garland kicks to Prince. Shoots over Cantor. And that's Prince. That time on the assist by Garland.
With more repetition, you can see Taurean Prince evolving on the offensive end. Gets into the mid-range game. Go ahead, Taurean.
Now here's Powell. Hits it from three-point range. Lillard's got 20.
A good look there, and he didn't waste it. His second 3 of the game.
And now Portland on the break. Here's Powell. Up again. It's good on the putback. And it's a 5-point Portland lead.
I love the hustle and the heart with which Enes Kanter plays. This guy is a terror on the offensive glass.
Garland the pass to Sexton. To the inside. Here's Hartenstein. And Kanter pulls it down. Kanter's got his 6th rebound on the night. And that's a foul called on Colin Sexton. That is his first foul of the game for the Trailblazers. Harry Giles comes in for Yusuf Nurkic, and Carmelo Anthony is subbed in for Robert Covington. A tremendous mobile 1 block that we had to see again. Great send back.
The defensive awareness, the timing, when you have to face a defender that can reject you like that, it can alter your approach.
Here's Powell. Kicks it to Lillard from past the arc. And Okoro pulls it down. The Cavaliers trail by 5. Garland the pass to Hartenstein. Now here's Garland. Covered by Lillard. And the pass to Okoro. Just 5 to shoot. Sexton. And Sexton slams it in.
Well, just 6'2", but the vertical for Colin Sexton. Nicely done.
And it's the Trailblazers with the ball. Powell the pass to Giles. Powell with it. The 3. And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Cantor.
A moment here now to see the numbers for Okoro. How this year has shaped up for him. He's putting up about 8 points a game, 2 assists, and 3 rebounds. And right now for him, it's about gaining experience and continuing to develop his game.
This is a man's game, and you've got to earn your minutes in this league. This guy, his time will come eventually.
And there's the basket. Whistle blows and a chance for a three-point play. Going to the line for one.
That's just tremendous focus from the young guy, Darius Garland. Takes the punishment, figures out how to score it.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
And he buried a bunch of shots from the stripe in that last game.
You know what you love about Darius Garland's potential? It's as a scorer in this league, right? He's so aggressive. He plays assertively. And that, to me, is the key for young players.
Now, here's Lillard. He's got 20. And Lillard throws it down.
Just the kind of play they need in a game this close.
You know, that's the kind of aggression they want from their floor leader.
Boy, and not just the aggression, the ability to get to the rim, but how about the finish with intention? Oh.
Here's Sexton. The Blazers getting the bucket. Okoro kicks to Prince. Shoots over Powell. Portland grabs the miss. Cantor's got 7 rebounds in the game. Here's Lillard, and Damian Lillard with the jam.
You know, you love your star players making others better, and Melo with the vision there.
Timeout called the Cavaliers.
And last year showed that there's still a place in the NBA for a guy like Melo. Mostly a mid-range shooter in the league that has turned away from that. But buckets are buckets, and Melo can still light it up.
For the Cavaliers, Nance comes in for Taurean Prince. And it's Jetty Osman in for Garland. The Cavaliers trail by 4. Outside, Sexton. And Sexton slams it in.
I'll bet even they didn't think the pick would work that well.
No. And they get the major league dunk out of it, too.
And my question is, where was the help? Someone rotate over and challenge.
Well, Carmelo Anthony was out of the NBA for about a year, calendar-wise. Greg, were you surprised it took him so long to get a look and get back in the NBA?
Kevin, I wasn't shocked, but absolutely I was surprised. I mean, it was always going to take the right fit for Melo and the right team. And in this case, it was the Blazers. But Melo showed he has legs left in the league and can still be a positive.
And now Portland on the break. Anthony leading the charge. No good on the shot, a bit long that time. The Cavaliers shooting is leaving some to be desired, just 36% here in the third quarter. Sexton attacking, and he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him. Derek Jones, he's checked in for Enes Kanter. And Sexton, no good on that one. Portland's gone into a slump here from three-point range, shooting just 1 of 5 here in the third. And that one's good, Anthony.
You know, what you love about that, this Melo is in complete command whenever he pulls a move off like that.
Now, Okoro, he has 6. And Sexton slams it in.
And how about the incredible timing on that alley-oop?
He absolutely hammered it down. And for Portland, they're shooting in this game 45%. Powell kicks to Lillard. From deep three-point range, and the foul on Carmelo Anthony. That is his first foul of the game. And Portland making a change here. Collins is checked in. Cavaliers have gone 7 for 16 in the second half from the field, shooting a bit under 50%. Outside, Sexton. Out of bounds, Portland takes possession. With a break in the action, let's take a peek at the top rebounding teams in the NBA this season. The Cavaliers, 4th.
You know, it's not necessarily a glamour stat, but make no mistake, their top-notch board work has been a huge key to their success.
Here's Anthony. Unable to get that one. Nance with some nice D. And so Sexton will bring it up for the Cavaliers. Sexton on the wing. For the lead. Collins with some nice D.
I'll tell you, most of the time this guy's going to finish that, but that was tremendous defense.
Wow! Young fella. And guys, I don't know that this is the time for that kind of flair. In a close game, the important thing is to get the 2 points, not necessarily the dramatics.
Oh, come on. He had to go for that, didn't he? My goodness. Hartenstein, and it is flushed down with a nice jam.
Oh, going high to throw that one down.
Sky high. Fantastic one-hand jam. Trailblazers shooting it quite well in this third quarter, 53%, and the offense is rolling. Lillard from outside bangs home the trifecta. Lillard's got 2 now from beyond the arc in the third for the Trailblazers. Sexton the pass to Osman. Sexton against Lillard. 18 feet out. The shot, no good. Now the Trailblazers take it the other way. Launches the 3, and again, it's the Trailblazers from deep.
Well, they're calling his number time and time again, and he is delivering.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Here's Okoro. The basket good off the assist from Sexton. Sexton's got 6 assists here tonight.
Just no resistance on the inside. That's their 5th consecutive make in the paint.
Trailblazers leading by 4. Powell the pass to Collins. There's a minute 47 left in the third. Sexton against Lillard. Just 4 to shoot. And it's Osman with the rebound.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
Nance, no good. Portland's gone 3 of 7 from three-point range here in quarter number 3. And there's the call on Jetty Osman. That is his first foul of the game. Jared Allen's checked in for Hartenstein. Portland also making some changes. Yusuf Nurkic comes in for Zach Collins. And it's C.J. McCollum in for Norman Powell. McCollum outside. Deep 2 from Anthony. Down goes basket number 6 for him this game. He's taken 12 shots and made half of them.
Just so fluid on all his shots. No hesitation for Melo on the catch and shoot.
Sexton the pass to Osman. To the middle. Here's Nance, and the jam by Larry Nance.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball. Portland leading by 4. Outside, Jones. McCollum outside. Goes up on the high post. The Cavaliers pull it in. Allen's got rebound number 13 for him here tonight.
Well, it hasn't been the most efficient game for this guy, but their team is fortunate to still be out in front.
Lillard dishes to McCollum, and it's in there.
And that set them apart today, guys. Their success with the mid-range.
They've been a little too casual with the ball out there.
Yeah, but you can't force that square peg into the round hole. Oftentimes, you just got to make that first simple pass and get a rhythm from that.
Now, here's Sexton. Okoro kicks to Osman. Here's Nance. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. And we've reached the end of the third. Trailblazers lead by 6. It's the NBA on 2K Sports from Cleveland. How about a look at today's State Farm assist of the game?
Yeah, a terrific, unselfish play right here. Set up his teammate, and how about the setup this was?
How about the secondary playmaking you are getting? Great to have that from the shooting guard spot.
We've reached the fourth quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. Larry Nance out there with Kevin Love. Then it's Okoro. Then there's Allen. And it's Sexton in at the point guard. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now.
Yeah, that's too good a look to give them from behind the arc.
And here is Okoro. Love outside. Dishes it to Okoro. Nobody near Allen. Portland grabs the miss.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range.
Covington passes to McCollum. Count that one.
What a professional. McCollum's reliability on offense is such a gift to his team.
Sexton against Lillard. Inside. And Love throws it down.
No doubt about it. He has done a ton to help his team, but he's going to have to do even more if they want to have a chance to get back in this one.
Portland leading by 9. We've played just over 1 minute here in the fourth quarter, and the shot goes in. Lillard's got 32 points in the game.
You can just see the passion and love with which he plays the game. You see how he prepares, the work ethic, the way he interacts with his teammates, and when he hits the floor, it's all about the game.
Lets a floater go. Here's McCollum. And Okoro pulls it down. Okoro's got his 5th rebound in this one. And Sexton has it in the corner. Here's Love. The basket good off the assist from Sexton. Love's got 4 points in the quarter.
Nicely done. They continue to attack inside, and that's 10 points in a row in the paint.
And so it's McCollum. He'll bring it up for the Trailblazers. Lillard outside. A 3-ball. And the Trailblazers another 3.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
And guys, boy, when you're hitting, it sure does work. It obviously opens up major options at the offensive end.
And he gets it to go.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
No, I think that's the one thing every player is searching for. Consistency. They're giving this guy a chance to carry the offense once again.
And Lillard gets it to go.
Almost unstoppable on the drive. Lillard's talent for ball handling, letting him just cut through the defense.
The Cavaliers trail by 12. Outside, Sexton to the paint. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Cavaliers will retain possession. And the Cavaliers making a change here. Garland's checked in. Love dishes to Garland. Oh, Nance in position. Around 3 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. McCollum kicks to Lillard. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play.
And since halftime, he has been a different player.
Taurean Prince, he's checked in for Cleveland. And the Trailblazers making a change here as well. Enes Kanter's checked in for Jones.
One shot.
The throw good. Damian Lillard. The Cavaliers trail by 13. Down low, Prince, and a strong finish with two hands.
Well, fast off his feet and up at the rim in a hurry. Taurean Prince with an easy one.
A look at the clock, a little under 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth. Lillard, right side. And it's sent back by Allen. There's Garland. Rebounded by Covington. Trailblazers leading by 11. And there's the foul. And it's on Taurean Prince. That'll be his second foul of the game. Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by. Lillard finds McCollum.
Now, defensively, the way Taurean Prince works and gets after it, he knows he's going to get opportunities, and he has responded.
No good on the triple. For Portland, they've gotten into a pretty good groove, going 6 of 10 here in the final quarter. And Darius Garland picks up the foul. That's his third foul of the game. McCollum against Sexton. Passes it to Lillard. McCollum with the ball. Garland picks him up. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The first one falls. Good on both. Right now we're seeing more athletes willing to talk about mental challenges, be it depression or anxiety. And you know, Doris, the NBA is no exception. How encouraging do you find that?
Well, I think that whether NBA players or professional athletes in any sport know it or not, they are looked to as examples, as role models. And so I think everybody wins in this situation, Kevin. The players, the fans themselves, many of whom are dealing with the similar challenges. So, listen, life is not easy. Wherever you can get help, go and take it. I love this initiative from the NBA.
Lets the 3 fly. That one's in there. The Trailblazer lead is cut down to 13 after the bucket is good from Garland.
Boy, this guy has been terrific. The rest of the team, however, struggling.
And it's Lillard with the ball. He brings it up for Portland. McCollum outside. The dish to Covington. It's McCollum on the wing, guarded by Prince. Shot clock at 5. Count it. McCollum's got 13 points in the second half.
And a nice spark for their offense here in the second half. Now above 50% for the game.
Pass to Garland. Sexton with it. He's guarded by McCollum. The wide open look here for Garland. Misses the 3. Portland leading by 15. And oh, here we go. Covington's got it. The fast break chance. Cleveland's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter. Pass to Sexton. And Sexton slams it in.
And guys, for Colin Sexton, it's really about taking smart shots, because when he does, you can see he's got the ability to catch fire.
Time called here. The Blazers decide to talk it over. Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
Well, I was able to listen in on what Terry Stotts went over with his team. He told them this is a game of runs. It's a game of momentum. We may have the lead now, but I'm telling you guys, it can evaporate in a hurry. Let's close this thing out. Kevin?
Thank you, David. Lays it up off the glass. Sexton's got 6 here in this quarter.
I really like the way he's playing in this half. He looks so much more aggressive and confident.
McCollum with the ball. The pass to Lillard for the 3. That falls. Nice feed that time from McCollum. McCollum's got 6 assists here tonight.
Really in a good position thanks to the accuracy from beyond.
Nurkic with the block, and they're able to recover. Sexton for 3. Portland grabs the miss. Outside, Covington. They get the rebound. Here's Cantor. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. That one on Love.
I'll tell you, Cantor's jump shot is very consistent. The defense has got to respect it, which is why that pump fake becomes effective.
Shooting 2.
First free throw is good.
And to me, guys, there's a level of physicality that Enes Kanter provides that's important to his team. He is unafraid of anyone, and that in and of itself is crucial.
Okoro, he's checked in for Cleveland. And Kanter drops them both.
Impeccable from the line since halftime.
The Cavaliers trail by 16. Garland, the pass to Sexton. Passes to Allen. Lets it go from 11. Rebound by Nurkic. Nurkic has got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one.
I know he's got to be frustrated right now, but the team is fighting from behind. He's got to stay with it.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
And that's typical of this guy. He's always reading the situation, reacting quickly, and capitalizing.
Gets a hand on it, and it's Sexton on the follow. Sexton's got 8 points in the quarter.
This guy is putting his fingerprints all over the game in this quarter. He has flat out dominated the offensive end.
And Lillard gets it to go.
And he can score from all over the court. But Lillard at his best from mid-range. He deserves extra special attention from the defense in that in-between area. But sometimes, even then, that's not enough.
And that one, good.
Outstanding pass, on time and on target.
Trailblazers leading by 16. McCollum right side. And a rebound goes to the Cavaliers. Love's got 7 rebounds in the game. It's tipped. Nurkic with the steal. And now Portland on the break. Here's McCollum. Kanter inside. He's guarded by Love. Fades back. Tipped away. But he gets it back.
And they get it back again. I mean, how many rebounds offensively have they had? Everything's going right for them today.
Now, here's Sexton. Love outside. Outside, Sexton. And Sexton slams it in.
Well, just a little bit of momentum and Sexton going right to the rim.
And so Lillard will bring it up for Portland. Cullen passes to Nurkic. He dishes it to Lillard. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Loves to test the defense like that, runs up against it, and then outworks them.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
Free throw good. Damian Lillard. And both free throws good for Damian Lillard. The Cavaliers trail by 18. Here's Garland. Kicks it out to Love. Over Kansas. Sexton trying to break free. And Kevin Love, the bucket with the assist by Allen.
And I think this is what makes Kevin Love such a tough matchup. His ability to score from anywhere on the floor.
Trailblazers leading by 16. McCollum deciding where to go with it. Over Sexton. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It's on Jared Allen. And the first one drops. And so McCollum nails both of them. And the Cavaliers call time here.
And he could tell his guys were dragging a little bit, calling timeout to kind of let them catch their breath.
And now let's present our New Balance player of the game, Damian Lillard.
And guys, no doubt who our pick was going to be. He's made everyone else on the court look like they're playing at half speed. It's been total domination, and you can't help but just sit back and admire that performance.
Coming into this game, he'd been having a tough stretch. We all know that, but not anymore. He's back at his best, and I think it's safe to say that slump is over. The Cavaliers trail by 18. Now Garland. Allen trying to break free. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
The incredible speed on Darius Garland's drive, I think, took the defender off guard. Nice job earning a trip to the foul line.
Free throw good. Garland. Anthony's checked in for Portland. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. Trailblazers leading by 16. 1:58 left in the fourth quarter. Outside Covington. Just 5 to shoot. The Trailblazers need to get off a shot. Lillard with the bucket.
Late in the game, up big, they continue to attack.
And as a result, they may be facing just a little bit less resistance right now. They are having their way.
And guys getting into a nice groove here, starting to feel it.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
Now here's McCollum. You know, Doris, teams are using analytics more than ever before. We know that. And for example, blocks are certainly a key number. But some defenders, as you know, are so good, teams don't even go at them because of those analytical numbers.
Kevin, we refer to that as shot suppression. And you have to look no further than the last 2 winners of the Defensive Player of the Year award, Giannis Antetokounmpo and Rudy Gobert. When those 2 guys are in the middle of the paint, a ball handler or would-be shot taker may reverse course and reset the offense. That's how much those guys impact the game on the defensive end.
And he makes both free throws. 1:11 left here in the fourth quarter.
And so just rolling to the finish line now in what has been a very confident-looking performance for the Trailblazers.
A few times this season, turnovers have cost them, but they really kept the ball under control.
They were both focused and relentless.
And so this will now translate to 14 wins on the season.
And with this win, it gives them a sweep of the season series, even though it's just a brief two-gamer.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Lillard.
No doubt he came to play tonight. This guy has been aggressive and effective.
Here's Garland, following the score by Damian Lillard. With the floater, and Garland with the lay-in.
You can appreciate the fight now, but it isn't how they came into the game.
No doubt. It felt like they were a little tight for much of the evening. Now they're in a better flow, but it may be too little too late.
So it's Portland now. Darius Garland picking up that last basket. To the inside, Lillard. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Yeah, nice, strong finish there. Nearly a three-point opportunity.
And the first one at the line is good. And both free throws good for Damian Lillard. And so it's Dellavedova. He'll bring it up for the Cleveland Cavaliers. Pass to Windler. Back to Dellavedova. Puts it up. And it's good off the back rim and in. Lillard surveying the D. And so Portland takes this one, but by a big margin. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg, an awful lot about this team.
I guess they don't need home cooking to feel at home. I mean, Kevin, just a masterful performance all the way around.
It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Kevin, thanks. Dame, they had an aggressive defense designed to slow you down, so how were you able to get it going?
I mean, I just had to stick with it. As long as I keep making plays for other guys, my teammates made shots, and that loosened up the defense and allowed me to get going.
Yeah, and it showed down the stretch, man, as you got the win. Congrats. Kevin, back to you.
David, thank you as always. And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan along with our terrific 2K Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in. See you later.